Hey there, Bob Oregon's Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCG Fam Show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? Let me know in the comments down there and we'll talk about it after the show. Right now, let's just get into the show. Kraken. It's got chitin. Chitin is a very useful thing for growing your devil's lettuce, your wacky tobacco, growing that kind of crop. But also has applications and uses when you are growing your regular vegetable type garden. And Scott and I talked about that in the last viewer questions episode. I thought it was interesting. I think you will as well, and I think you might find it helpful. So please watch the clip. I'll talk to you after. Yes, helpful. He's talking about the veggie video. But what veggies would you recommend foliar feeding, and with what? Probably a stupid question, but would you foliar feed with Kraken to harden up indoor started plants for transplanting outdoors? So two things there is, what would you do? But would you put Kraken on your starts before you head them out to the
I don't, and it's what he's asking. I mean, how I understand that question is, a lot of times when you take seedlings. Well, for instance, I've got that whole tray of seedlings over there on the other side of the onions.
Yeah.
And when I bring them out right now today, it's going to be 90 degrees, and they're going to go, I'm dead.
And it's windy, and they're having a hard time.
They went from fluorescence to this, so they're not going to be stoked. So you got to harden them off by sticking them in the shade, giving them X amount of extra sun every day until they're hardened off. Kraken will help a little bit in the sense it helps slow down transpiration. It helps keep the moisture in the plant. It helps build that stronger cell. It's not the answer to hardening off plants in the sense of making them acclimate from indoor to outdoor lighting, but it does help protect them from broken cells, bent over stems, the wind might take them out.
You come out there and you crack the thing over because it's, just gets wrong. But hardening the plant is the solution for hardening the plant.
Yeah, stick it on the north side of your house with an east side exposure so it gets morning sun, and then over that period of time, there he is. Yeah, he's gonna die.
And and you'll also probably put some kind of shade to keep the wind off them or something, so they don't break that first time, because they're going to be okay in a day or two. But they just need a little TLC.
But once they get into the ground, for sure, water it in. It does. I mean, there's so many benefits of chitin in the soil for the microbes and what's living in your potting soils. Plus, it does help that plant become stronger. Especially tomatoes that want to vine up and really have to hold on to a cage or something. It gives them that rigidity to kind of hold there and gain all that fruit weight without snapping all the branches off. Gotcha. Tomatoes have a tendency to branch off, and then they put on a lot of weight, and then this one comes, it splits the whole stem down, and that becomes a nightmare, because any water that gets in there then rots the whole vine, and that will be a problem. Okay, what do you think of that? Informative, entertaining, helpful, agree, disagree? Let's talk about it. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. The OCG Fam Show. It's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.